YouTube. How you doing? How y'all doing, man? Jenna Ortega ruined her face. I saw this on my recommended page, bro. Like, bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Bro, I seen the picture of what she looked like. Why does she do that? Jenna, what's up with these celebrities? I swear these celebrities get insecure and then they get these surgeries and they change their faces. Like, there was no need for that. But shit. Let's see, bro. Let's see what this is about. This is from Maury.
Jenna Ortega before and Jenna Ortega now.
She looked like she could be in like the Addams Family though, like that ass though.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there seems to be an uptick of particular celebrities of the female gender getting this particular surgery called the buccal fat removal, where they take fat from your cheeks, hollow it out to make you look like some kind of Greek-looking sculpture. It's supposed to allow you to look more sleek and I suppose model-esque, but you gotta understand, not everybody's face is built for this and for.
Yeah, I don't, you know, some of them were fine, but this is insane. I don't know what happened.
A lot of these ladies, I'm not gonna lie, it just looks downright raggedy, atrocious, and it makes them look
like I don't know about this. I don't know. Can you reverse this? Can you please reverse this, please? I'm scared, bro. What am I looking at? I don't know. She looked like she could be a mime.
A lot older, I'm not gonna lie. As stated in my previous video about the Kardashians, about them not only getting the Botox, the facelifts, and on top of all that, the buccal fat removal, which is now backfiring on them in their later age. We can now see that it's even making its way onto younger actors like Jenna Ortega, or better known as Wednesday. You know, we all know Wednesday from the Netflix adaptation. Here we also have Starlight from The Boys, aka Annie January, which is the actor who plays Starlight from The Boys. I mean, this is how she looked before, you know, young and youthful for somebody who's supposed to be in her, I suppose, late 20s at the time.
But now she looks like she's 40, bro. Why the fuck you do that?
I'm of the photo before, and now I don't know what happened, but she decided to, as she got more popular from The Boys, decided to get this surgery, and now she looks like this. Here we have another snapshot of Annie January, aka Starlight.
She looks better on the left.
Looking, you know, regular here before.
She looked like a Barbie doll. She looked like one of them Bratz dolls. Like, what the fuck is this?
And then after getting the surgery, with the hollowed out ass cheekbones and the contour and everything, kind of looking like the female version of handsome Squidward. And for the older folk out there who didn't grow up with SpongeBob, this is how handsome Squidward looks like.
Handsome Squidward is insane.
FYI. But honestly, you know, as a person with, you know, eyes, I don't understand the appeal. She was much more cuter before. Like, honestly,
yeah,
this
I'm not
was
gonna
completely unnecessary.
They got her.
I mean, she didn't look as bad there. I think it's just
they got her, you guys. What is going on? Who the heck is this? Who the heck?
Nah, bro. She got a fat ass forehead too, bro. That shit don't mix, bro.
Are you, lady? This isn't the Jenna Ortega I remember. This is in London for the premiere of Wednesday Addams 2.
What happened?
I can't. This is.
I feel like these celebrity women, they get pressured to do this shit. They feel like they feel like they have to do this.
Jenna Ortega maybe 2 years ago before the transformation started happening, and here she looks like the Jenna Ortega we remember. There was the light in her.
Yo, what is that chin, bro? What is that jawline, bro? Like, why is she out here looking like a sick, deadly twist hype?
Dude, she look. You know, Jim Carrey, The Mask. She looks like when you put the mask on. That's what she looked like, bro. Dead ass, bro. What the fuck did you do, bro? Yo, dead ass.
Between the crimson chin and handsome Squidward and Pennywise all in one. Somebody in the comments said, Jenna Ortega looks like she's going through what Ariana Grande did. And as you can see from a photo from one of Ariana Grande's latest photos, it's honestly giving the entire Chihuahua meme. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what Hollywood is doing to these celebrities here, but something ain't right.
Light in her eyes. There was joy.
She was probably... I don't know, bro.
There was personality, and now it's just not there anymore. Vacant, gone. The light in the eyes does not exist.
She sold herself.
That jawline is questionable. That's like the same jawline Matt Rife got, or Adele, or Kelly Osbourne, or something. What the heck are these people doing?
What these people are doing are trying to conform to the New World Order anorexic model-esque stick figure fashion standards that Hollywood execs and the head of fashion companies seem to be highly obsessed with. Like, I just don't understand the obsession with celebrities or people with money, because it's not always going to be celebrities. But their obsession with literally speeding up their aging, their outwardly appearance of how old they look, because this buccal fat removal thing only makes them look like 10 years older. So all the laymen and normal people out here, all this is doing is not making them look more exotic or alluring or attractive, in my opinion. Like, all it's doing is just making you look much older than you actually are. Like, you got motherfuckers really jumping out the woodworks to get surgery just to look like this.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Honestly, bro, I really don't get it. Why are
like a fucking corpse,
celebrities out here really obsessed with looking like dying corpses? But here's some commentary from Dr. Gary Linkoff on YouTube about this whole buccal fat removal phenomenon.
Give us some insight.
Yeah, surely this is something that people will be regretting, I think. We don't need to have such overhaul.
Oh yeah, what the bro, what the fuck?
Cheeks. It doesn't look that natural. And
yeah, it just looks fake.
You know, if people are going for this specific type of look, then I guess they're achieving it. But the question is, how will they age, and how will they look back and think about, you know, their faces as they get older, and as the rest of the facial fat starts to atrophy, that's sometimes, you know, some of the fat that you're actually left with. And
oh my God, this one's insane, bro. Who is this? Yo, why do they do this? And oh my gosh, bro, look at her chin, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. She looks like a fat girl disguised as a skinny girl, bro. It doesn't make sense.
So if you've removed it in your younger years, then things might look a little bit too gaunt later in life.
And when Dr. Gary Linkoff says a little too gaunt, this is how motherfuckers gonna be running around in 20 years. Literally looking like this. Guys, I don't even know what to say anymore. Listen, it seems like the fashion trends and the looks trends and everything that we once found attractive is no longer attractive, and what we found non-attractive back then is now attractive. It's like cyclical. It goes in loops, and
it evolves. We evolve over time. That's just what it is, bro. We just evolve. We a human race. We just evolve. We're all like programmed to. We evolve, bro. You know what I mean? That's just what it is.
We need to stop bandwagoning trends. We need to stop trend hopping and just, you know, be you. Like, stop following other people. However, it seems as though that when people get a lot of money or they get a lot of fame and a lot of time on their hands, they just don't know what to do with themselves. And then on top of that, people are perpetually doom scrolling on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and they're comparing themselves constantly 24/7 to other people and are saying, hey, maybe I should do what they're doing because that'll probably bring more validation and satisfaction to my life. You know, it seems as though that
it works for some of these women. It doesn't always work, though.
There's an extraordinary amount of FOMO going on in today's day and age, and it's now backfiring on particular types of people with enough money and time to get surgeries of which they don't really need. But hey, who am I to say anything? You know, if these people really want to spend their hard-earned money on, you know, trying to become walking, living corpses, skeletons.
I don't know about this one. I don't know. She do look like handsome Squidward, bro.
With hollowed out face cheeks or cheekbones. And I just gotta say, this one particular image right here, this frame here, I don't know who this celebrity is. She looks familiar, probably from...
Bro, she literally looks like a fat girl disguised as a skinny girl, bro. That's what she did as. Like, what are these people trying to achieve, bro?
TV or something. And
I feel like part of the problem with celebrities is that they think that people care, but the reality is that nobody gives a fuck about. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody. Like, I don't give a fuck what these celebrities do in their personal life. I don't give a fuck about what Jenna Ortega is doing. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. I don't. Most people don't care, but they think that they do. They think that, and then they get insecure, and they feel
probably
like they have
famous for something that I'm not aware of. But why, like, why would you do this to your face?
I think she's a movie actor.
It does not even look good, bro. It's just like she has a hollowed out cheek with a whole bunch of chub at the bottom of her jaw.
Kid.
Like, how did... Ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm gonna end the video here. My commentary is no longer needed on this subject. You guys pretty much get the point. However, feel free to let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about...
I think this is ridiculous, and I think people, you know, these celebrities, they get insecure and they get pressured to do these things because they think that if they do it, they gain benefits from it, but in the long terms, that actually fucks them over. And so, I think that's just my opinion. In my opinion, it's just I don't even think it's worth it. A lot of these women, some of them actually look better than before, but you know, I don't think it always, and I don't think it always works. And then also when it comes to these like surgeries and BBLs and face surgeons, like you have to get a good surgeon that actually knows what they're doing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of these celebrities, they just go to, oh, I'm just gonna go here. You know what I mean? And then they do it, and then they don't know what they're doing. You know, or they're not as knowledgeable. And there's, you know, I think just, you know, all surgeons perform differently. All surgeons, or not differently, but some perform better than others, and you just gotta, you know, go for the ones that actually perform well. Because some of these women actually look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, than what they did before, but most of them did not. Like this one is I mean, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably don't care. This is not your
I don't.
lane. But
It's just like this does not look good,
I
bro.
just found it interesting. And yeah, thoughts, opinions, you already know what to do. And until next time, catch you in the next one.
But anyways, bro, but I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, a good night. I love y'all, man. Peace.